Right then guys, just show you the finished job. It's 11:30 now. Me and Mike, we started here just before 8 AM this morning. So we've done this area by the road. In there. This section here. So I'll just walk round and I'll do a bit of a ramble as I'm walking round. So yeah, mainly trimming new growth. As I trimmed up here guys, I bent down. This is when I was clearing up actually, and I cut some of the bits the edge cutter can't get to with me snips, just to get a nice straight line in the bottom. And guys, this is an example really of the quality you can get when you're working on an hourly rate. I know a lot of people out there like to quote for jobs like this, but the problem is, the temptation with quoting is that you'll bang the job out as quick as you can just so you can get to the next job and make more money. And I understand that, that's not bad business, but to me, some jobs I like on a good hourly rate, because I can just spend a bit more time getting a finer finish and not worrying about getting to the next job, because I know I'm covered. And in a sense guys, we all work on an hourly rate. Even if you're quoting a job, you know, you're looking at a job and thinking, well, how much do I want an hour and how long will it take me? Just make sure if you're working on an hourly rate, it's an hourly rate that's going to give you a living and give you spare money to invest on new tools and that. But while I'm working here on an hourly rate, I'm not stressing. And if you do get a quote wrong guys, that can really hurt you as well. So some jobs I do quote guys, some jobs I bill quarterly, and I make sure they work well for me. But some jobs, there's always a chance a customer is going to come out and ask you to do something else. And in a moment, I'm going to show you an example of an extra task the manager of this place has asked me to do. And he gave me some warning via email. But the good thing about it, guys, because I'm on an hourly rate, I didn't have to come out and look at this extra job. Because when I'm here, I'm just going to do it and just charge, you know, for the extra time. So it just made things simple really. So I'm going to walk into the back in a minute just to show you this sort of ad hoc job. There was a guy who was working here and he used to look after it, and apparently he's leaving, but he's let it go, and it's a bit of a mess, so me and Mike are sorting it out. So basically we've got the front of the building sorted first, all cleared up and that, before we started this extra job. So this is where you find jobs within jobs. So somebody had a nice idea of creating a bit of a garden in here, making use of it, but they didn't look after it. And when I was told about this person doing this, I did have my doubts. And my doubts have come true. Now, some people will think, I'm going to go through this with a strimmer, but not me. I'm just going to get me petrol edge trimmer. I'm not too too worried about sort of hitting any stones with this and that. This is like my backup edge trimmer at the moment. But I find these situations easier just to get the edge trimmer close to the ground, do a clean cut, and then just rake everything into a pile and then and bag it up. If there's some growth near the edges I need to get to, which I can't do with the edge cutter, I may get the strimmer out after. And then what I'm going to do guys after that, I'm just going to weed kill all this bottom area, and then when I come on another visit, whatever I haven't killed I will spray it again. Because I had a chat with the manager and I said, look, unless you're going to use it, unless you're going to be looking at it all the time, which they don't, let's just keep it under control. And also somebody has been having a fire in the back of here, and I said to him I would stop that straight away. Having a fire in a place like this is dangerous, you know, especially next to buildings. So there you go guys. So I'm here. I didn't know how long I was going to be here, but I'm working on an hourly rate, which I'm really happy with. And it's nice having the big vehicle, because I'm not thinking about, will I have enough room for the rubbish? I've got enough room for that. And the good thing about this job today is that I'm near the tip, and that's all deliberate, because I looked at my schedule at the start of the week and I thought I'd like to have the truck empty for Monday. And one of the reasons is my truck's going to the garage on Monday to have some work done on it, so I wanted it empty for them. So when I was doing the schedule, I thought doing Thursday here is going to be ideal, because I'm near the tip, and also Friday's job, there's no waste for us to take away. So that's how I've played it today. So we've got this, we're going to be finished here probably by lunchtime, probably by 1 o'clock. We're going to have some lunch, and then we'll start our second main job. And then if we've got some time left, I'm going to do a little bit of work on some of the other jobs I have, but they're not expecting me, so if I don't get there, it doesn't matter. So I'm going to crack on, guys, and I'll see you in a bit. Bye for now.